Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldurs Gate Enhanced Edition with me, Greg Don. So comments reminded me of a quest. If you get onto this house here in the bottom right, you can go in here and you can actually talk to the commoner.
At once.
I've been avoiding talking to commoners because they usually call the guards on you.
Hello there.
Hello, would you please be very quiet? My mother is asleep, and I don't wish to wake her. What is it that you need? We don't need anything. Sorry for bothering you. Then you talk to her again, I think.
Hello there.
Please do not bother me. I'm mourning the loss of my husband. Maybe we could help you. We're thinking of exploring the mines. Alright, you should probably ask her for information on the mines first. Maybe we could help you. We're thinking of exploring the mines. Describe your husband for us. Maybe we'll see him. He's got black hair, blue eyes. Oh darn, never find him with that description. His name is Joseph, and he wears his wedding ring on his left hand. It's a green stone ring.
At once.
Alright, so we got a quest for when we go to the mines.
Yeah, at once.
Now we want to go up here, because I completely missed this house.
What can I do to help?
One of the perks of not only recording and playing, which is already distracting, but also recording very early in the morning. So if I miss anything, please let me know, because it will happen. More often than I care to admit.
You're a queer fellow. This way.
I'm here to help.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Awesome, she's not gonna
Yes.
come over here and watch
I'm
me.
gone.
No time to chit-chat.
My dear, common riffraff running about my house. Perhaps all of you could be so kind as to leave, at once. I'm off on important business, and I really can't have strangers stomping about my home. When I get back, please make sure that you're gone. Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
I'm gone.
Should be checking the names of these books in case I ever need them for anything. Which I don't think that I will. More Histories of the North. Fantastic. I don't remember Samantha at all.
What can I do to help?
Probably bring my paladin up here. Is anybody else outside?
Sure. You need me? I'm here to help.
Just because of his charisma score. Also, I haven't explained how morale works in this game. I will in a moment.
Leave me be.
Who are
The
you?
guard will have you.
What are you doing in my room? We're adventurers. Just arrived in town recently. So what's your name? Adventurers? Wow, have you come to clear out the mines at Nashkel? I hear there's all sorts of monsters there. We're not here to talk about monsters. We're here to see you. What's your name? Well, my name's Samantha. I wonder why you'd want to see me. I'm nothing special. Okay. You're a very pretty woman, Samantha. We've heard talk about you all over town. We just wanted to come up here and see if it was true. That's really nice of you to say. I know why you're really up here. You won't get away with it. Jamie, get out of the closet. It's not Mom and Dad. It's a bunch of brigands. They're gonna hurt me. Help!
Are you looking? Move along.
What are you guys up to? You step away from my girl, lecherous brigands. If you think you can lay a hand on Samantha and live, you don't know who you're dealing with. I've trained with a guard for a good 2 years, and I think I'm a little more than a match for the likes of you. might have spoken too soon. Your thrashing must come another time, when I am not naked and weaponless. My dear, even naked, you aren't entirely weaponless. Samantha, my sweet, really must do something about that dirty mind of yours. More urgently, however, we must run.
At once.
So it's a fun little interaction. I'm going to show off another thing we can do. I avoided doing it the first time around because I remember it ending poorly. But I looked into it, and it looks like I can actually interact with it a couple of times before I regret it. Show you guys what I mean in a second. Let's go back to the cemetery. Now, I don't remember which tombstone it was.
What can I do to help? You need me?
But it's probably worth looking at most of the tombstones anyway. Alright, here lies Scott. Sleep. I need no stinking sleep. Dan F. slain by 13 gibberlings, 4 kobolds, 6 ogres, and 2 direwolves. Ne invocies expellere non posses. Do not call up that you cannot put down. Dean, the lean mean killing machine, died. This is the final resting place of Elbin, who lost his life to an onkeg, eaten but never forgotten. Stranger, tread this ground with gravity. Dentist Mark B is filling his last cavity. I was Nashkel born and Nashkel bred, and here I lay Nashkel dead. Dave H. Fergus, who said, it is done yet? Not yet, I bet. Once too many. Is that this one? Here lies Arnold. You should see the other guy. There once was a man named Don. Hey! Who fell asleep out on his lawn. They thought he was pretending to be dead. Then a tombstone fell on his head. And now Don is long gone. Here lies Tobin, who believed the good of all. Believed in the good of all. Died at the hands of zombies whilst asking for directions. Here lies Kelly, an atheist, all dressed up and no place to go. Here lies Rick, who is always a few links shy of a chain.
Cities are always so intimidating. There's so many people.
Mike, I feel my body rising towards the bright light. Wait, now it's falling. What the hell? Larry's last words. Let's split up. We'll cover more ground. Here lies Cass. Mors principium est. Death is the beginning. Ross, the long-haired hippie, agitator. Dead, but he was so young and beautiful. Beneath his stone, a lump of clay, lurks Mark D. the Young, who on the 23rd of May began to hold his tongue. Ioin o Gaukioper, Mia Gloria Fides. Dan W. He died at a public gathering when the platform gave away. When they said animate the dead, poor Tony took it literally. A bard of sorts, with skill in rhyme and reason made the words come clear. He gladly wrote for all to hear, and therein lies the rub, my friends. He said his starts too far from ends, so less is more, or go unread. A lesson learned, too bad I'm dead. Lucas K. Here lies John W. Looked up at the mine shaft to see if the cart was on the way down. It was. Here lies Andrew. The quality of his armor was not assured. Here lies Gills. Used no net, knew no fear, made misstep, wound up here. Charles. One note too many, one day too late. This is the final resting place of Russ. Everyone dies. It's how you live that matters. Here lies the body of Rob. If not, please notify the undertakers at once. Here lies Dan M. When I can no longer stand alone, then it will be time to die. Chris Parker. He never returned from his last journey up north. Here lies Greg. Reader, if you cash thou art in want of any, dig 4 feet deep, and thou wilt find a penny. Ben's last words. I regret nothing. So I think it's this one. Forever to be remembered, Marcia. Beste sumus ut non bestae simus. Beasts we are, less beasts we become.
Yes.
Alright, did I miss one? Did I click on this one? The reports of my death have been greatly underestimated, James. Alright, let me click on all these again. So it should be...
My hamster is getting antsy. If we be adventurers, let us adventure.
Someone should get mad at us for disturbing their grave. Oh, where you at? I can't see these darn. Thought it was this one. That was a big one. I guess it might be a small one. So I've done it before and it ended poorly. Alright, I must be missing it. There's a grave you can click on several times, and a guy should spawn in. Oh, I'm not going to worry about it. Because I'm just going to end up dying anyway. So. Yeah, but a guy should spawn in. It'll give you a couple of warnings, and if you keep doing it, he'll eventually spawn, I think they call it like Phoenix Guard or something. Very nasty enemies, especially for when you're in Nashkel. You're not ready to fight Phoenix Guards. Plus, after you kill them, they explode into a fireball.
You need me? I'm here to help.
Yeah, wasting too much time trying to find him. It's not worth finding right now. Maybe later on we can do it for some experience, but not right now. I should do the, I always forget to do this. Go south, reveal what's there.
I'm here to help.
For the fallen!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Yes.
Nature's servant awaits.
What can I do to help?
Hey, I didn't even look at the scrolls that I got from that house. So shield, magic missile, and chill touch.
You need me?
Nothing super exciting. It's nighttime, everybody. That's how the sun sets in Baldur's Gate. Just falls out of the sky.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Nice, Khalid. Oh yeah, so I can explain moral failures in the game. Or morale failures, not moral failures. So, Khalid gets a lot of hate for being cowardly, so he easily runs when a party member dies or he takes a lot of damage all of a sudden. I haven't really had that happen to me a whole lot, but a lot of people don't like him for that reason, because he's supposed to be a tank, but he runs at the, you know, when bad stuff happens to him. Some ways to circumvent that. Every character has like their own morale. I think it's based off their charisma. Don't quote me on that. But if we look at Khalid's charisma, it's at 9. Yeah, and his is at 8. So I think it does coincide with the charisma, but the party leader, their charisma helps keep the morale failures in check. So the higher the party leader's charisma, the harder it is for, say like Khalid to run when he gets critically hit.
Cut you down to size.
I think there's some speculation that Khalid was supposed to be a fighter mage.
My blade will cut you down to size.
See, he had a morale failure here. That's why he's yellow and trying to run away.
Run if you wish. You'll not get Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Ask for justice. What can I do to help?
For the fallen! For the fallen!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Only what you deserve.
Just keep slaughtering these guys. Put these guys over here.
Can I help you?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
I don't want to talk.
You need me?
You've a task. Nature's servant awaits. Yes, oh omnipresent authority
For the
figure.
eyes, Boo. Yes. For the eyes. Ask.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
At once.
Alright, where's that last coward at?
For justice.
Money.
Okay, so we'll grab a few of these swords to sell.
Someone else.
Oh yeah, I also did not show you guys the helmet that we got off the cleric. I went and identified it. The Eyes of Truth, it just gives you infravision, as well as gives you the protection from critical hits that all helmets give you. The Eyes of Truth, because scavenger of a sort, Babette Maelstrom had this helm created to aid her in her dungeon excursions. She later attributed her gathered wealth solely to its power, though likely it was as much her keen eyes as anything. So there we go. Magic helmet, nothing super exciting, especially since 3 of my other companions have it currently anyway.
What can I do to help? I'm here to help.
Infravision, dark vision, they're similar. I think they're the same thing in this game anyway, right? So what does it say that he actually has? Hey, his most powerful opponent slain was a huge fighter. I killed Silky. Good job. I killed a Thayan wizard. What did you get? A wolf. Karlat. And Nira. Oh, good job, Minsk. Well, he was
You need me?
berserked.
I'm here to help.
Speaking of berserked, we should be getting a unique sword soonish. I don't like using it. It is a cursed sword, but it's it is a good sword. You're not worried about killing anyone and everything. Uh-oh. Get back.
For goodness.
He does not need to be on the front line.
Yes. Less full plate and packing
I
steel.
need an owl.
What can I do to help? You need me?
My blade
Heart's
will
really not in this. Oh, my heart's really not in
Yes.
this.
What can I do to help? You need me?
You've a task?
Let's go ahead and top them off, just because we can.
I'm here to help.
Also, right now he is our damage dealer. So, alright, so that is the Xvart cave, I believe. I could be mistaken about that. But it makes sense because it's in the middle of all these Xvarts.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yes. What can I do to help?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Come here, you.
You need me?
Finally.
I'm here to help.
Really not go down there? That's disappointing. Alright, let's see how close everyone is to leveling up again. Alright, he's getting pretty close. Kalidas is very close. And Minsk is very close.
At once.
Good, a couple of the important ones are getting close. Yeah, there's speculation that Kalidas was supposed to be a fighter mage in development early on. Hence his stats, because his intelligence is pretty good. And he's got, well, he has a very good constitution and dexterity and everything. I don't know. He's got pretty solid stats across the board except for his charisma. Which, again, if he's not the party leader, that doesn't really matter. But I think that's also the case for Zan, or Zan. You monster, you kill us when we do nothing to you. Will Ursa kill you? Ursa protect us because Ursa kind. I mean, y'all attacked me. Oh.
What can I do to help? I'm here to help.
Yeah, okay. That's a bear.
You need me?
See if the charm works. I'm gonna have to tank him myself, I guess.
I don't yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
I think it worked.
What can I do to help?
Alright, so the bear is gonna be a lot of trouble here. Let's
Need your pantaloons pressed?
Let's talk more fight. You need me?
By your command.
For justice. Yes.
This
For
would be a good place
justice.
for a hand.
Go for the eyes.
I do my best.
If a tree falls in the forest, I'll kill the bastard who done it.
You butt kicking for goodness.
I need an
You
arrow.
have need of me?
Nature's servant awaits.
I care not.
Let's talk more fight.
Yes, oh, for the fallen!
I don't wanna.
Oh no.
might be okay here.
What can I do to help?
I only took 2 damage. It's not a big deal.
Oh no. You need me?
Come on. Have her lay on hands. We have detect evil. Just do lay on hands for now.
The hero is on the job. Get back here.
There we go. Easy peasy. Ah, lots of level ups. So 2 level ups. Fantastic.
'Tis a job for me. I'm here to help.
Alright, let's deal with those real quick. So first up, Khalid. Alright, he's gaining 13 hit points, and they could reduce by 1. Fantastic. Okay. So what's he at? Oh, 26, just like me. Perfect. Alright. 9 hit points, not great. But not bad either. I mean, it's better than what he had, so.
You need me at once.
And his Thinker was also reduced by 1. I don't want Minsk up front regardless.
For goodness!
He doesn't have a shield, no reason for him to stay up front.
Go for the eyes.
Cut you down this side.
At once.
Alright, good. Almost everyone's at level 2. And again, once we get our new companion, she should start with the experience she needs to be at level 2. Because all of my primary companions are level 2. And Imoen's almost level 3. Which is what I want for the Nashkel
need?
mines. Borda? Why, looky here. I find a bunch of adventurers I don't think I've ever seen. But from the looks of it, you don't seem to be that well equipped. We're in a lot of luck. I can solve all of your problems. I have a huge collection of potions and scrolls, all for a cheap price. Right now I can give you a potion of extra healing for 25 gold, a scroll of protection from petrification for 25 gold, or a scroll of protection from magic for 100 gold. So what do you say? Yeah, the potion of extra healing. I don't remember, is this guy a scammer? The potion can be a lifesaver, trust me.
What at once?
Though the protection from petrification probably would have been a good purchase too, because again, if we go east of the Temple of Nashkel, that comes in very handy. Especially if you go there by yourself. That can be a bit challenging.
Charge!
So that's why you don't put Minsk on the front line.
You need me?
He's not designed for it.
You run if you wish.
So if he goes Berserk, he can be designed for it. He gets an extra like 15 health, I think, for Berserk. But you can't control him, so...
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
You need me? Run if you wish. You'll not get far.
He's right, you won't get far. Stop running. Jerk.
At once.
There I did the Northland. Yeah.
I'm here to help.
Alright, so what does this thing say? I think this is a signpost. To east to Nashkel. Okay. Well, coincidentally, we already know that, because that's where we came from. I haven't ever explored this area at nighttime. It's always been there in the day. I suppose it's the first time for everything. So I think that's everything besides the cave, right? Sure looks like it. Wait, is it called the... It's called cave. Because right now I feel like we have too many frontliners, but once we have the full party, it should be fairly balanced. 3 and 3.
I'm here to help.
Though, honestly, I prefer all frontliners. I do not care
My
for,
blade will cut you down to size.
Alright, let's see if we can do this.
Let's talk more fight.
You're a queer fellow.
You've a task?
Yes. What could I do to help? You need me?
Oh, and he leveled up
I
too.
don't wanna talk.
Alright, let's go level him up then. 14 hit points, and they can reduce by 1. Alright, I do not remember what these are.
Yes, I'm here to help.
The weapon. Ah, what is this? I think it's just a +1. Who has our highest lore stat? 2, 5, 5, 2, 13. Alright, let's see if she can identify it. Oh, she also leveled up. I did not see that. Just gonna keep putting points into that. Does it take it out of our inventory and then put it back in? That's just a higher lore stat. Well, we'll get them identified
What
soon
could I
enough.
do? I'm here to help.
Can't believe I don't remember what they are. It's upsetting. Alright, let's give these back to him.
You need me?
Alright, I think we continue westward, right? Maybe we have to go south and west? Yeah, because west I think just takes us to that. So let's head south.
Huh? Yes. What could I do to help?
Alright.
You need me?
I'm going to call it here, and in the next episode we will head south and then west towards the Gnoll Stronghold. So that is our goal. Also, I think there's unique bracers, and there's a tome there, if I remember correctly. And I think it's a charisma too, so that'll go towards my paladin, of course. Alright, anyway, calling it here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.